The modern tiger was never found in Africa. It is strictly an Asian species, having evolved some 2 million years ago, probably in what is now northern China. Less than 100 years ago, tigers roamed a large territory, which spread from eastern Turkey to the far east of Russia and reached as far as the southern regions of Bali. But under the influence of various negative factors, the population drastically decreased, almost by 96%. Today, tigers may only be found on the territory of 14 countries. Modern science distinguishes between 9 subspecies of tiger. Sadly, 3 of them are considered extinct. Bengal, Indo-Chinese, Malayan, Siberian, Sumatran, and South China tigers belong to the list of surviving subspecies. Depending on the species and the presence of the recessive gene, tigers can have several color variations: white, golden, black, and even blue. However, reports of a blue or slate-colored variant, which is typical to the Maltese tiger, remain unconfirmed to this day. Golden tigers have light gold fur, pale legs, and faint orange stripes due to a recessive gene. Besides having an unusual color variation, their fur tends to be much thicker than that of a normal tiger. The tiger's distinctive patterns and stripes are unique to each individual. These patterns can even be used by scientists to identify the right animal. Another interesting fact is that the stripes are present not only on the fur, but also on the skin underneath. Despite being the symbol of power, courage, and strength, tigers face serious threats and are considered endangered. Less than 100 years ago, these magnificent creatures could be found throughout Asia. Now, due to habitat destruction, fragmentation, and poaching, their range has been reduced to around 7% of its former size, and the overall tiger population has lowered to only 3,800 animals. Luckily, there are various reintroduction and repopulation programs which are aimed at increasing tiger population in the near future, and the latest research states that there are more tigers in captivity than in the wild. Cats share 95.6% of their DNA with tigers, but unlike our domestic cats that have slit pupils, tigers have circular pupils. Cats are nocturnal animals in nature, and when the light levels are low, such adaptation allows the pupils to expand and cover most of the exposed surface of animals' eyes, thus providing excellent night vision. The vision of tigers, on the contrary, is adapted to seeing best at dawn and sunset when these animals usually hunt. Even though tigers don't see in the dark as well as domestic cats, their night vision is still 6 times better than that of humans. Tiger eyes usually have yellow irises, but white tigers that are sometimes born with blue eyes are the only exception from this rule. The reason for such variation is the fact that the same gene is responsible for the color of animals' eyes and coat. White tigers are known to breed well in captivity. The recessive color variant of white tigers is found only in the Bengal subspecies and is commonly coupled with regular stripes and blue eyes. This color variation is not the result of albinism and is rather rare. It occurs once in every 10,000 natural birds. Tigers use a great variety of vocalizations for communication, and their mighty roar is only one of them. When it comes to communicating or warning other animals, tigers would rather start snorting or hissing than roaring. Producing and imitating various vocalizations falls in the tiger's field of expertise. These big cats are known to simulate the voices of other animals in order to attract prey. Roaring, as a form of tiger communication, is a very poorly studied phenomenon. The roar of a tiger contains low-frequency sounds that can be heard up to a mile away. But these low-frequency sounds aren't only used to transmit information to other tigers, but are also known to have an intimidating and paralyzing effect on animals and humans. There is research stating that the mighty roar contains sounds below 20 Hz and is capable of taking the breath away of even experienced human trainers. This low-pitched sound, called infrasound, can travel long distances, permeating buildings, cutting through dense forests, and even passing through mountains. Scientists believe that infrasound is the missing link to discovering the secret of tiger communication. If other tigers are nearby, these animals can also use their tail movements for communication. If its tail is loosely hanging, the tiger doesn't feel threatened. Aggression, on the other hand, is displayed by rapid tail movements from side to side or by holding the tail low with occasional tense twitches. Unlike most other big cats and felids in general, tigers are big fans of swimming. These animals are strong swimmers and use their skills to reach faraway lands in search of prey, even if the final destination is several miles away. But tigers also have been noticed to swim for recreational purposes, playing in the water just for fun or to cool off during hot days. The jaguar is the only big cat that shares the tiger's fondness for water. Tigers are the biggest representatives of the cat species and belong to the list of the biggest terrestrial predators, being only smaller than some species of bear. Bengal and Siberian subspecies of tiger are known as the largest living big cats. The body of a Siberian tiger can reach up to 140 inches in length and weigh close to 700 pounds. Such characteristics can be compared to the size of a small city car. The size of the Bengal tiger is not less spectacular. The biggest of Bengal tigers can reach up to 720 pounds in weight and grow close to 130 inches in length. But it also should be noted that not all subspecies of tiger are so astonishing in size. Smallest of the extant subspecies is the Sumatran tiger. Animals belonging to this rare subspecies don't usually grow larger than 100 inches in length and weigh close to 300 pounds. Although ambushing their prey is the tiger's favorite hunting technique, this animal has a lot of power and strength to chase its prey if the ambush fails. Tigers are capable of sprinting at speeds close to 40 miles per hour and performing horizontal leaps of up to 30 feet or vertical leaps of up to 15 feet. Apart from running fast, the strength that is hidden in the tiger's paws is sometimes used for taking down prey. Though rarely observed, some tigers have been recorded to kill prey by swiping their paws. Such violent blows are strong enough to take down domestic cattle and even some species of bears. Tigers are the only predators known to regularly prey on adult bears.